What's up, kind people of YouTube? My name's Ahmad and welcome back to yet another video. Today I wanted to talk to you about this Netflix show called Supacell, and I loved it, dude. I have to be very honest, it's one of the few shows that I can genuinely get behind, and one of the reasons why I feel so positively about the show is how it deals with superheroes. Unlike The Boys, which has a very negative take on when you get superpowers, what happens to you, Supercell takes a very different approach to it. It deals with the emotions of getting superpowers. It deals with the reality of superpowers, but not in a negative connotation. What happens when regular people get superpowers and how will they deal with this? I mean, first of all, you have real emotional feedback to characters, you have emotional story arcs, and the reason why they are getting that is because one, they are dealing with the consequences of being superheroes. The real shift from what they had previously to now. Okay, and when I say this very seriously because people are hardwired not to change, including myself, and I don't like change. And when something that drastic happens in your life, how are you going to deal with it? And that's what sets this show apart from the lot of the other superhero shows where they're made superheroes out of necessity. One thing that I really liked was not just the fact that they were dealing with the real consequences of being superheroes and dealing with their own emotional journey throughout the show. What they were also dealing with is the everyday life of the characters. When you look at the characters, they are regular people that have been given superpowers and now they have to deal with world-ending consequences of their superpowers, and how will they react to it? What are they going to do with this? Not only are they able to deal with the consequences of superpowers, they're able to interact with each other really well. You will see a lot of emotional moments in a superhero film or a superhero TV show, but you will not have a lot of emotional interaction between the characters without, dealing with world-ending consequences. Here, each of the characters are talking to each other, introspecting. They're talking about themselves. They're talking to each other with real problems, with actual difficulties that they're facing of becoming superheroes, and that's a very interesting take on a superhero TV show. The next thing that I want to talk about is the characters, the actors that are involved, and how well they've been cast into the roles that they are in, and they genuinely fit into the characters that they are, and the chemistry that each of the characters have with each other elevates the performance of the TV show. I just want to give you a brief summary of what happens before we move on so you understand what the show is. A random bunch of people get superpowers and they find out that the world is going to end at a particular date and they have to deal with the world ending scenario. Is it cliched? Very. The performances, the chemistry of the actors, the actual emotional investment that you have as an audience with the character is what makes the TV show absolutely astounding. Not just the performances of the TV show, right? How visually it is a wonderful treat to watch. If you look at it, it is probably one of the best short TV shows out there, right alongside The Boys. And I'm just talking about superhero movies and TV shows. Okay, I'll be very honest. You can count Deadpool, you can count a lot of the Marvel TV shows, you can count the DC TV shows and the movies. And the thing is, they have a set pattern to follow. Whereas Supercell experiments with the visuals and is able to deliver, in fact, over-deliver on the promise that they set out in the first episode. So I would highly recommend that you watch the TV show just for that, and I hope you do. Peace. That's been my time, and I'll see you in the next one really soon.